video, I created or documented a step-by-step process that I did for my best friend's wedding. For this project, my high school best friend approached me last August of 2018 to do her dream wedding. So then first she showed me some pegs, because usually brides or people who wanted to have custom clothing made for them usually have pegs. So yes, from there I was inspired. That was my guide for my inspiration. Then I made my own. So I'll show you the process and the sketches and everything. So this was the inspiration for my best friend's wedding gown. So from there I made my own design, and we decided to have different colors, so layered, having 6 layers each. So the base was blush, then cream, then off-white as the top, and the very underlining is Dutch satin. So after buying the fabrics, I pre-sewed them to shrink them, and I did the pattern. So from there we did the prototype, which is on the lining, and I fitted it on her. So pretty much there were only a few adjustments on the underbust. So from there I started the embroidery. This alone took me almost 3 months, embroidering 2 yards of lace, using the tambour or Louisville technique in embroidery, and also doing a bit of hand embroidery, especially on the sequins and on the really tiny flowers. So this was my really first big project on my big embroidery frame. It was really quite a challenge to embroider 2 yards of lace. I never thought I would be able to do it, but miraculously I was able to do so. One cool thing about this embroidery is for the centers of the flowers of the lace, I used different colors of crystals. So I used pale gold and pink, and there are some that are just plain white glass beads. You will see them later on after the embroidery part. So as you can see, here's the pink and the white, and there. Now I'm about to assemble the basic dress, which is made of Dutch satin. So for the bodice, I've used in some organza to give it a bit more body, to give it more structure, because in couture they actually use silk organza or triple organza to give this, or use this as a fusing. Now here's the tulle overlay bodice, which I thread traced and French seam. So when working with tulle, you really have to thread trace it, because you can't use colored carbon to make markings on it, and you use French seams to make it look neat. So only a few adjustments needed again on the underbust. So here's the embroidered lace, which I laid over here. Now it looks pretty nice. Now we're about to move on with the adjusted tulle over bodice. So I've used organza as loops to make it a bit more sturdy. I'm a bit paranoid about using tools. So now I'm doing the applique stitch on the embroidered lace applique. this. And the layout alone took me a day, and the sewing also took me a day. Now you can see I've wrapped around paper over my dress worm so that it will be protected from the needle so that it wouldn't get caught. Now some ateliers use plastic wrap, but I prefer to recycle my scraps of brown pattern paper because I like recycling and I like to keep it sustainable. Here's the finished product. So this is the back and the front. So I'm now sewing the 6 layers of tulle skirt. So for this one, I've placed paper underneath the tulle seam lines because when working with tulle, you have to do this because sometimes the tulle gets caught under the machine, or if you're able to sew it, you get wrinkly seams. So tulle is not that really easy to work with, you know. You have to be really careful with these delicate fabrics. And now I'm with the layout of the embroidered lace on the tulle. You can see I've placed paper underneath it also. And I've already sent this to one of my former students to be hand stitched. So thank you, Kat, and to your mom for helping me with this project. Okay, I really had to do this because I didn't have much time on my hand because I was really busy doing the other parts of the dress. So now I've temporarily hand stitched everything for the final fitting because you know shit is still bound to happen with these fittings. So apparently it did. Now this time it's on the sleeves, and thankfully everything is still temporarily stitched, and after altering the sleeve to make it fitted, now I'm permanently sewing in the zipper. So for this I've used back stitches at an 1/8 of an inch. Okay, the beauty of hand stitching zippers is that you can easily alter it if there's any case of having it altered. Okay, and in couture they really use this kind of technique because it's more convenient. There's more freedom of movement, especially at the very end of the zipper. You can easily reach for it or sew it. Now I'm attaching the casing or the bonings casing on the lining bodice. Now some seamstresses use the seam allowance for the casing of the boning, but with this one I'm using twill tape or cotton tape. Some do use bias tape when doing this. Again, it's up to you. It's just a personal preference because for me it kind of looks a bit more couture, you know, when you see corselets. I really didn't have time to make a corselet for this one. You know, the function is just the same, or roughly the same. So I guess this is more practical than making another corselet, you know, especially if you're rushed. So here it is. You can see the under bust stays and the waist stays and the bust pad. So now I'm attaching the lining. So when doing or when attaching the lining to the garment, you do fail stitches at an 1/8 of an inch because you know the tinier the stitches, the hand stitches are, the sturdy it is. And after that I did some prick stitches. You know, prick stitches are like hand stitches that are substitute for understitching. I was doing that because I didn't want to get the lining to get caught with the zipper's tooth, or teeth rather, while sewing. When doing this, you have to be really careful since this is the last stage of the sewing. Chances are is that the thread will not itself if you do this in a hurry. So just be really patient with yourself while doing this. And here's the end product. You can see it's already been attached. And there you see its function. See the waist stays and the bust stays, how it keeps the dress on the body. So pretty much that's how couture, or how some couture dresses looks like. So here's my friend looking so fabulous on her wedding day. So thank you, Julie, for letting me make your dream wedding gown. So there you can see I made a belt. So there it is. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.